DJ D Mega. I wanted to have him on my New Year's episode. It didn't work out, but we're going to have him on at a later date. And we've got a bunch of other personalities down here on Main Street and all over St. Louis we'd like to have on because we're going to open the format and we're going to start interviewing more people about this.
We're opening it up, baby!
We're kicking that door down. That's what that was symbolic of.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, you would be just shocked. I mean, you hear about LA, you hear about New York, those are just people that are getting breaks. If there were production companies in St. Louis that were worth a damn, there would be movies pumped out of St. Louis.
Well, and you know, going on that part too is
and
that
record companies. I mean, there are maybe a few decent recording studios around here.
One of the big, you know, the things that I've seen in St. Louis, and I'm from St. Louis, born and raised here in St. Louis. I've never lived in another city.
So what do you think are some ways that these talented people in St. Louis can really make a splash? Can really, you know, light the fire that we smell brewing?
What we need to do is we need to model ourselves after other cities, you know, like Atlanta, like Houston, Texas. These are cities that there's a lot more camaraderie where people are helping each other, you know. And even in Kansas City, you kind of almost see this where, you know, like I take hip hop for instance. Tech Nine is out there. He's representing Kansas City, KCMO, you know, and he's helping people to come up from Kansas City. Nelly never did that in St. Louis, you know, like. The people that come from St. Louis, there's not a whole lot of support on the back end, so there has to be.
We tried a little bit with the St. Lunatics,
but that's it.
Yeah.
You know, like you know, Atlanta blew up. Like how many rappers came out of Atlanta? I mean, you could go on forever. You know,
yeah.
the amount of rappers. You know, after Ludacris, you know, T.I., you know, like those could go on and on. Mainstream Nelly level rappers. St. Louis, they need to have a common ground. You know, there needs to be a group of people that are helping to produce people. And I don't want to say that Party Animal Radio is like there by any means, but we're trying to get to that point to where, you know, we play country, we play hip hop, we play rock, we play punk, we play neo soul and R&B. You know, like there's a whole lot of music that we play, and we are trying to elevate everybody.
Well, what was that group that you were talking about earlier that plays like some country?
Morbid Minds.
Morbid Minds. You
right.
just had them on your show recently, right?
I did, and check it out. Okay, so Morbid Minds, like, I've seen some of these guys at hip-hop shows, and I'm like, you know, hi, I'm Mike Gordon, Party Animal Radio. They're like, you know, blah, 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 I'm a part of Morbid Minds. Okay, that's fine. I come to a different show. Oh, yeah, I'm a part of Morbid Minds. Okay, who are these guys? You know, I'm thinking, like, how many of them are these guys? Turned out there's 13 of them. Not only do they do hip hop, they do like country parody songs, like they do all different types of music. There's like 13 of these guys, you know,
yeah.
Like you heard of D12, the Dirty Dozen? No, this is like the Dirty Baker's Dozen. Morbid Minds, man, they're wild. We had a great time with them. Spent what should have been a two-hour show into 4.5 hours, and they were the last 2.5 hours of that show. So
how do you make money with that many people in the band? I mean, I know these up-and-coming bands around here are not
like
making money. I managed a band for 4 years.
Right.
So I know that they're not making money.
It's more of a group, you know. It's more of like they're, you know, like they'll have a hip hop show. You know, I may be quoting them wrong, but I know they don't ever all perform together for the most part. If they do, they're filling up a whole 4-hour set.
So it's an ensemble. It's
right.
Just, you know.
It's more of like from what they were saying, and I was pretty drunk the other night on the radio. I'm not gonna lie. Is that they said it was more of like a movement, but they all go under the same banner.
Gotcha.
But they all are on the same mindset, kind of.
So like the Freebirds.
Right.
Anybody can defend the titles at any time. All right, we got to figure it out.
Exactly. Everything goes back to wrestling, doesn't it?
Everything comes back to wrestling. It always does.
Always. What a perfect segue.
I was able to figure out microbiology through pro wrestling terms the other day. Just like Road Trip. It happened. Believe it.
Right. Absolutely.
So what else do you got going on, man? I mean, coming way back from fist combat, doing the pro wrestling thing on an independent level, to catfight combat. How did all that come about a long time ago?
Well, I've always known that I didn't ever want to work for somebody. I always kind of wanted to do my own thing, you know, like, I don't want to say like I'm a rebel or anything like that, but like, I've always known that if you truly believe in something that you want to do, and you want to do it, you should wake up and you should just go out there and you should just do it. And, you know, like the best innovators, that, you know, the most successful people in life are people that, you know, are going to go out and not, I don't want to say follow your dreams to everybody, because it's not like, you know, like the average guy on the street, like the guy that's going to do half-ass things, you know, and work only as hard as he needs to. That's not the people I'm talking to. But there are a lot of people out there that go above and beyond just for everyday things. And those are the type of people that, hey, follow your dreams. You know, like don't feel that you have to be held back by anything. You know, wake up in the morning and think, what can I do to make an impact in the world? You know, and you got to think about it, strategize, and just go out and do it. You know, like the Nike slogan says, you know, like for real, just do it.
Absolutely, just do it. Because nobody, I mean, anybody around here that's trying something is not failing; they're experiencing. You know what I mean?
I've failed 4 businesses. You know, I'm 28 years old. I have failed 4 legitimate businesses.
Do you know my first business?
I don't.
I tried to start a hamster business when I was 9. I tried to start a hamster breeding business. It was called Happy Hamster Haven. It was Triple H before Paul Levesque.
Oh,
that's right.
Well, you know what you should do? Hey, we got this on film. Paul, we're coming for you. I'm half Jewish.
We are.
We got a Jew for that.
It's getting personal.
We're getting personal.
That's right.
You better give our boy his job back.
Party animal style. So before we get out of here, Mike Gordon, tell me, what is a party animal?
What is a party animal? A party animal is somebody that goes out and enjoys life, that does things to the max. You know, I believe truly in the work hard and party harder motto in life, and that's what you got to do. You know, it could be, you know, you going out and having a good time. It's just going out and experiencing things, not sitting at home. You know, experience life. That's what it's about. It's not about what's on a TV. Use television and use forms of media to get informed. Yes, that's fine.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself. Educate yourself and look at the other side of the news. But getting back to what is a party animal is somebody who is informed of the fact and in tune with what life is truly about. Staying positive.
And not the bullshit that's fed to you by your media, by your government.
Absolutely.
We're going to get into some Alex Jones.
That's right. But you know, you have to be conscious about what life truly is about, and enjoy it while staying positive and bringing positivity to the people around you.
That's right.
That's what being a party animal is all about.
I absolutely agree. You know, some of the best advice that I've gotten was from a video series that I watched. Momo, the Momo Zone. I don't know if you've seen it or heard of it, but check him out on YouTube. And one of the things that really resounded with me that he told me, or that he said in his video, was, what's your content? What is your content? When it's all said and done, what's your content? What are you going to leave behind? And right now, we're going to have to leave this behind. Mike Gordon, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
What's your content? PartyAnimalRadio.com. Mike Gordon, check him out. You can always check us out, CurtisWylde.com, Abracadam.com, or on YouTube. Go ahead and check us out. What's your content?
Yeah, because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La 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 da da.
I remember standing on the corner at midnight.
Welcome to Main Street. The history, the grandeur, the nightlife. What do you want from Main Street? February 12th, Grand Opera House, right here, 311 North Main Street. We're going to be doing the I Care fundraiser. What I Care is an effort to raise funds for cleaning materials for an April 1st I Clean event to clean up Main Street, St. Charles, the 6-block region known as the Bar District or the Party District. That's exactly what we're going to focus on, and we need your help. As a resident of Main Street, I'd like to see a cleaner Main Street. I'd like to see a more maintained Main Street. And we can't just count on the city for that. We can't count on St. Charles to clean up after all of us. The only people that we can count on and the only people that need to clean up after themselves are the ones who make the mess. And that's what we're doing. We're pleading with all of you who come down to Main Street. Have a great time. Go home. But please remember that there are people that have to come home to Main Street. February 12th at the Grand Opera House, 5 to 8 p.m., you too can do your part to help clean Main Street. Only $20 per person, $35 per couple. It's this Sunday, February 12th, and we look forward to seeing you.
I care Main Street.
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 Do you care?